going on. Hold on 1 second. Let me just adjust the volume. Alright, this is going to be kind of an update stream on me. As you know, coming to you live just outside of the Hartford, Connecticut metro area. Population 1.2 million. Oh, let me just finish adjusting this audio. Alright. So I just thought I'd play some Rocket League while I tell you about what's going on my end here. So basically, as you know, Eric has been putting up probably about 99% of the videos. You see me put up one maybe once every 2 months. And it used to be obviously that we had a planned schedule. But that kind of fell through because I decided I wanted to randomly kind of take a break and focus on some other stuff. So as of right now, it's pretty much that Eric is putting up the main videos, trade updates. You know, he said he's going to bring back the History of series, which is nice. He did confirm, and I'm agreeing with him on this, that the NASCAR updates are completely dead for now. That might change in the future. And that's mainly because the views were lacking, but also the NASCAR playoffs are going on right now, and I'm sorry about that. And yeah, so pretty much the way it's working right now, he's putting up nice videos, and I'm probably going to be putting one video every week or two. And they're going to be pretty much random stuff in terms of sports, and there will most likely be live streams like this where I'm playing a game or something and talk about a topic. We are doing, like Eric said, probably a video within the next week or two for the Stanley Cup final predictions, because that's definitely something to look forward to. Obviously we got Vegas and Dallas going at it, and obviously Dallas the surprise with the Game 1 victory, but Vegas rebounded with the Game 2 victory to even the series. And then you look on the other side, where later today, the Tampa Bay Lightning will play the New York Islanders to see if they can clinch another blowout game and take a 2-0 series lead. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Obviously, you know, Eric and I are different locations, so it's kind of hard to collaborate together, as well as his work schedule and my work schedule. And I'm also taking classes at school, not in person but online. So that's definitely something that takes a little bit of time, not a lot of time. So I'll probably be doing a live stream once every week or two. And we're not doing the scheduled videos anymore, unless Eric decides to put out notifications on Twitter about his upcoming videos, which he does do every now and then. So that gives you kind of a look as to what's going to be coming up. So everything's good with the channel in terms of standings with the channel. If you go to the homepage, a lot of things on it are pretty much going to stay the same. The the social media links on the page, Instagram and Twitter, are there's still good standing. The background, the banner is still all good standing. I will talk with Eric about possibly changing the profile picture. in the beginning I thought it was a really good idea, but now it's kind of standing out with something, in my opinion, that's a little bland. I mean, you got Eric with all these. On this channel, I've probably put out about 10 videos, and Eric has probably put out the last 100. If you're looking at we have over 100 videos already on this channel. Um, so yeah, the banners stay in. We might update the profile picture, probably something similar to the skyline of Hartford or something, or design a logo actually, because obviously you can see our channel art is already Hartford itself. Oh my god, I didn't realize it started already. Where's the ball? So yeah, so that's pretty much where that is. So yeah, you're probably wondering where the heck I went. I just took a leave of absence. Yeah, I do apologize. It was kind of random. Um, I kind of just wanted to focus on some other stuff, and now things are kind of getting back into shape. And we might go back, if Eric's up for it, to do more live streams. Because before, obviously, as you know, either Fridays or Saturdays, we were doing these live streams, which were successful in terms of gaining viewership and views, and it was a fun thing to do in general. Approaching the weekend, and you just hang out on the live stream and just chat about whatever you want, you know? So yeah, so that's pretty much the kind of a little update. I'm gonna play some games right now, and yeah, we can talk about some stuff. I do have the comments and stuff pulled up if you have any questions, or if you want to mention any vids that you'd want to see that we can put into consideration. So just pull this up real quick. Sweet. So yeah, I got Rocket League a couple days ago. I know the game's been out for a couple of years. I just decided to get it. I kind of suck at it, to be honest. Half the time I don't even know where the ball is, and then when the ball freezes, it's like, how the heck am I supposed to get it if I'm like a level 5, you know? But yeah, like I said, we're trying to figure out ways to grow the channel. Obviously, that's the main thing. The views on the channel, on the videos, are pretty decent. It's a matter of, you know, bringing in the content and viewership, subscribers. So everything's looking pretty smooth, which is good. And there's also a chance I was thinking about making a gaming channel on the side, but obviously sports is the #1 right now because that's what we have interest in most. I know Eric the other day mentioned we had a chat over the phone before he was doing another video. So that was good. We had a nice long chat for about 2 or 3 hours about sports. It's about things going on with work and stuff, and how he's doing up there with work, how I'm doing down here. So yeah, we're just right now hanging in there. Obviously, things like the pandemic going on right now. That's kind of one of the reasons I haven't gone up there yet to visit, because I was actually planning in July or August to go up and visit, and we were going to film probably a whole bunch of videos, whether it's standing in front of the camera talking about sports, or going to some other places around the Hartford area, maybe even Springfield, because you know it's right up the road, and just put in more content for you guys. But definitely these live streams work in terms of bringing in the viewership. Rocket League is an interesting game, I must say. Honestly, if you don't play it with the Rumble mode, how are you supposed to play it? Because so HartLandSportz, yeah. So everything's looking good so far. Like I said, by looking at the channel, we're keeping everything we got now. We're pretty much keeping. if anything had come up, we would obviously let you guys know. And like I said, so it's pretty much going to stay the way it is now in terms of uploads. Eric's going to be doing most of the uploads, and every week or two I will put up one live stream. Kind of like I'm doing now, but this one's only going to be a... Oh, I just scored my own goal. I think I did. Yeah, Eric will be doing the uploads pretty much every couple days, and I'll be doing a live stream every week or two for about probably an hour or two at least. He might be in it sometimes. Other times he may not because he's working. Because our days off have kind of been lopsided and different. So that's kind of how it's going to go. Right now, the stream that I'm doing now is only going to be a few more minutes. So I just wanted to give you those updates. So that's where we are now. Here I am playing Rocket League. Man, this Rumble League may be fun as heck, but it gets freaking annoying when you get close to the ball. And they just kick you out. By the way, if you're ever wondering how we got this picture here for this wallpaper on the channel, that was back this past January, right before the channel actually got started. I was visiting with some friends and family, and obviously I saw Eric as well while I was up here, and we stayed in a hotel that was right near downtown. And this bridge, which the picture was taken on, the Founders Bridge, goes right over Interstate 91. And I took this picture. Obviously you can't see the whole picture because, you know, because of the whole guidelines and stuff, it was cut down to that certain size. But yeah, so the Founders Bridge, obviously you got the Travelers Tower there, the Connecticut Science Center, which they built back in like 2010. And then, you know, a few other office buildings. So yeah, I mean the area itself is not doing too bad. And there's still some plans for growth in the future. Obviously back in 2016, 2017, they built that new Dunkin' Donuts park in downtown, which hosts the Hartford Yargoats, which I think are AA. They're a really good team. That ballpark won like 2 times in a row the past 2 seasons for like best ballpark, which is kind of expected, I guess, because it's a new ballpark anyways. I feel like that would happen. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Other than that, there was plans, rumors and stuff about their build a casino downtown, and you know, revamp the whole Excel Center and redo that, and turn it into basically a casino arena, which a lot of people disagreed, a lot of people agreed, and really nothing really happened. Especially now, obviously, with this COVID going on, you really can't follow through with that until more money's coming in. But that was a plan for that because Excel Center needs renovations. It hasn't had renovations in many years. Well, it has. I shouldn't say that it has, but it needs like major overhaul renovations in terms of the building itself, and that's why considerations were brought up to tear it down and build a new arena, which would mean that teams like the Wolfpack and the Yukon Huskies that currently play their games there in the Excel Center would have to find a different location for one season while they build it, which I don't know how that would go, but so yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's interesting because I was talking to Eric when we were talking on the phone the other day. He had mentioned that back what was it, a year or 2 ago, or 3 years ago, I don't remember how long ago it was, when Amazon was looking for a second headquarters. Basically, all these small, medium, large cities sent all these proposals to the to Amazon with all these drawn up maps in 3D diagrams, proposals of what they could it look like in their city and stuff. And if you look at the one for Hartford, obviously, if you know the skyline of Hartford isn't very big right now, you know. You got the Travelers Tower, you got other bank buildings, you have the United Healthcare tall, which is the tallest building, City Place, and where's the ball? Oh my God. So it's not a very big skyline, maybe like 5 or 6 buildings for the main skyline. Um, and the proposal showed these massive buildings, like I'm talking. So the tallest building in Hartford is City Place, which is like 500 something, which is pretty tall compared to the buildings down here that are like only 300 or 400 something. But the proposals buildings were probably 6, 7, 8, 900, no, not 900, probably 6, 7, or 800 feet tall, which basically would have completely dwarfed all the other current buildings in Hartford, which is pretty crazy. If you see the map all along the I-91 area, they would put all these giant office buildings for Amazon and stuff, and it was like they even had an idea of putting a Ferris wheel downtown alongside the Connecticut River, which I think was kind of crazy. Um, so that obviously didn't go through because they chose other locations like Arlington, Virginia. Well, there was another decision. There's another place before that. I forget what it was. Eric mentioned it, and they disagreed. I think it was New York. So there was too many disagreements, so they went to Arlington, Virginia. But yeah, that plan was crazy. I mean, if that would have somehow crazily gone through, that would have completely changed. Like this whole city would be under construction now, and there would be complete changes in the skyline, and it would literally make that current Hartford skyline practically quote unquote old Hartford because of how small it would be compared to these new buildings that were 600, 700, 800 feet tall. I mean, which is not something I'd be against. I mean, it's good because it would be definitely develop growth in the area, which is something the city needs. In general, I mean, you look at the neighboring cities up the road a half hour to Springfield, and they have that casino they built like 2 years ago, and that brought a lot of growth. And of course, for their hockey team they have there, they got a lot more attendance because it's like 2 blocks away. So that was definitely something, and obviously that would bring in more people to the Wolfpack games as well if they built a casino downtown. But budget-wise, that's not the smartest thing to do, especially for Connecticut. And they have the other casinos, Mohegan Sun and Foxwoods. So I don't really think they need. The only reason they would do that is because they would want to compete with the one in Springfield. What's it called? Forgetting what it's called. I forget the name of it. They'll compete with the one in Springfield though, which, to be honest, the one in Springfield will probably still end up doing better in business because Hartford downtown isn't much to see. I mean, you got the Excel Center, you got Dunkin' Donuts Park. So basically, you pretty much got sports venues and maybe a few bars, and that's about it. Like there isn't much. It's not like down here, for example, in the city of Raleigh, where they have a whole streets dedicated with bars, restaurants, and clubs and everything. It's the city up there is a lot different than it is down here. All right, after this game, I'm probably going to end the stream, but I just wanted to give you that info. So just be looking for that within the next 2 weeks. Another live stream of me doing, and of course, Eric will continue his update videos, and we'll pretty much go from there for now. And of course, like we said, every now and then, whether it's me or him, there'll be a vlog videos or something. Like for example, if I go back up there in a few months after this COVID's over, which is something I would plan to do, hopefully in the springtime, as long as there's no other breakouts. Or any other type of videos. I know exactly, because we had talked about last summer going to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, and it's already open actually, to be honest. But me and him really don't want to take time off right now because, or at least I don't want to, because I'm only working a few days a week while I'm in school, so I don't want to lose any money in a pandemic like this, where it's kind of hard to get back some hours right now. So yeah, definitely that would be a vlog, the Cooperstown Baseball Hall of Fame for sure. And probably document the drive. That's only like from Connecticut. It's not far at all. Maybe like that'd be like 2 hours exactly or something. I think it was 2 hours exactly when I mapped it. So yeah, that would be one. If we go to any other sports events in the next year, that would be one. Maybe even concerts or stuff. So obviously we know you guys don't want just videos all the time of us just talking behind the camera with no face interaction and stuff, because that's really not going to grow your channel. Oh, I missed. This is an interesting game. Alright, so yeah, we'll end it here. This video will go up in the next couple hours, and I'll see you guys within the next week or two for another live stream.